Hey everyone, welcome back to Everyday Tech Explained. We are diving into some tech today that I think a lot of you are going to want to hear about. It's something that I think we've all probably had a problem with at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Package theft.
Definitely.
So today we're talking about the Eufy Security Video Doorbell E340. A dual camera doorbell with some really cool features and no monthly fees.
Yeah, it's really becoming more than just a doorbell these days, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like a whole security system right on your doorstep.
Totally.
Especially with everybody ordering stuff online these days, I think it's a really important thing to consider.
Right, and you want to feel safe and secure.
Yeah.
So the info that we're talking about today is from an article by Maria Diaz on ZDNet, published January 14, 2025. And hey, while we're at it, we're at 49 subscribers. Let's get to 50.
Absolutely.
Hit that like and subscribe button if you are finding this deep dive helpful.
Yeah, we appreciate every single one.
Okay, so the Eufy E340 dual camera setup. I was blown away when I first read about this. You get one camera for that front door view, that standard view, but then there's a second camera pointed downwards,
Right.
specifically to watch for packaging.
Oh, it's such a cool feature. It's like no more playing detective trying to figure out what happened to your package.
Totally, and it's all in 2K resolution, so you're going to see everything crystal clear.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, and let's talk about the color night vision with motion-activated lights.
Oh, yeah. I love that feature.
Forget about those shadowy figures. You're going to see everything.
Clean, crisp, yet detail.
But it's not just about seeing clearly, it's about seeing intelligently.
Oh, tell me more about that.
This doorbell has smart motion detection that can differentiate between people, animals, vehicles,
Really?
and even just the wind.
Wait, so you're telling me that a squirrel running by is not going to set this thing off?
Exactly. And, Maria, in her review, I was saying how it rarely even mistook her Halloween decorations for people.
Wow.
Which is pretty amazing. Yeah, that's great.
Eufy has some seriously advanced AI. It's constantly learning and improving its accuracy.
So that means fewer of those, like, phantom person at the door notifications waking you up at 3 a.m.
Right.
Which I love. So all this footage has to go somewhere. What about monthly fees for cloud storage?
Yeah, so Eufy takes kind of a different approach here. The E340 actually comes with 8 gigabytes of built-in local storage.
Wow.
That's enough for up to 60 days of recordings. So you're in control of your own data. You don't need to worry about subscription fees. You don't need to worry about privacy concerns with the cloud.
I love that. You own your data. You're not paying extra for it.
Exactly.
So what if you need more storage?
Yeah.
What if you want to, like, level up that security even more?
Well, that's where the optional HomeBase 3 comes in. It integrates seamlessly with the E340 and it expands your storage capacity. And it adds some really cool features like facial recognition.
So you're saying that instead of just getting a notification that says person at the door, it's going to say, like, Maria's at the door.
Exactly. It adds a whole other level of personalization and intelligence. It can even recognize frequent visitors like family members, delivery drivers, maybe your dog walker.
Okay, that is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But let's be real, we get a ton of deliveries these days. What about features specifically to protect our packages?
So Eufy has this feature called Delivery Guard, and it's all about protecting your packages. It's not just about seeing the delivery happen. It's about making sure your packages are safe until you can bring them inside.
Does it just notify you when a package arrives?
It does that, but it goes way beyond that. You get alerts for package pickups, and you can also set zone restrictions. So you can create like a safe zone around your delivery area.
You're not getting false alarms.
Exactly.
So if something happens to your package, you're going to know about it.
Right.
So you're saying it's like having a virtual tripwire around your packages.
That's a great way to put it.
And I can see how that would deter a lot of people. Maria even said that the doorbell allows you to set specific times for alarm activation. So you can really customize it to fit your schedule, your needs.
It's great.
Wait, hold on. An alarm? Are we talking a siren? Are we talking a voice warning? What are we talking?
Both, actually. You can choose either a siren or a voice response. And that's triggered when someone approaches a package in your designated zone.
So the voice response can just be a generic warning, like you are entering a monitored area, or you can record a custom message.
I love that.
Oh, I love the customization. You're not stuck with like a one-size-fits-all approach.
Yeah.
It's really sounding more and more like a full-fledged security system, not just a doorbell.
I know, it is really impressive.
So we've covered the dual cameras, the impressive AI, the local storage, the HomeBase 3 expansion, and this really cool delivery guard feature with an alarm.
Yeah.
That is a lot to unpack.
And we're just getting started.
I know, I'm already impressed.
There's so much more to this Eufy E340.
All right, we're going to take a quick break here, but don't go anywhere. When we come back, we're going to delve deeper into the price. We'll compare it to other video doorbells. And we'll even explore some potential downsides. You don't want to miss it.
Stay tuned.
Okay, so we're back and we're talking all about this amazing Eufy Security Video Doorbell E340.
It is pretty cool.
We were talking about the dual cameras and that local storage and the delivery guard. But let's talk about how much all of this costs.
Right. So that's one of the best parts about this.
Okay.
Maria mentioned that at the time of her article, it was selling for $120.
What?
Which is a steal.
That's incredible.
Especially for all these features.
Especially with no monthly fees.
Yeah, that was the other thing I was going to mention. There's no monthly fees with this.
So I don't have to pay just to use my own doorbell.
Nope. You just buy it and that's it. You're good to go.
That's amazing. No hidden costs or anything.
Yeah.
Just pure home security.
I love that.
I'm starting to see why people are raving about this thing. They've really hit like a sweet spot here. Between the features and the performance and the cost.
Absolutely.
But how does it stack up against other video doorbells out there?
So that's a great question. The video doorbell market is pretty saturated right now.
Yeah, there are so many out there.
But the E340 really stands out in a few ways. First of all, that dual camera system with the package camera, that's a game changer. Not a lot of other doorbells are offering that.
And then the whole no monthly fee thing.
I know, that's huge these days.
It's amazing.
Everything is subscription-based now.
So I feel like Eufy is prioritizing the user here.
Totally.
And they want you to have control of your own data.
Because with the local storage, it means that your footage isn't going up to the cloud unless you want it to.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
So you've mentioned a lot of positives. Are there any downsides to this doorbell?
Well, no tech product is perfect. There are a few things to consider. One thing is that because it has the local storage, you're responsible for managing that data.
Okay.
So if the device is damaged or stolen, your recordings could be lost.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's something to keep in mind.
With great power comes great responsibility, right?
Exactly. You have the control, but you also have the responsibility.
Gotcha. What else?
Another potential downside is the integration with other smart home systems.
Okay.
So it does work with Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant.
That's great.
But the integration might not be as seamless or extensive as some other brands out there.
So I might not be able to do things like turn on my porch light automatically when the doorbell detects motion or trigger a specific routine when a package is delivered.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if you are heavily invested in a specific smart home ecosystem, you might want to do a little more research to see if this is going to work for you.
Right. You want to make sure everything works together.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. Well, this has been incredibly insightful so far. We've uncovered so much about the Eufy Security Video Doorbell E340, the features, the price, the potential downsides.
Yeah, it's been great.
But we're not done yet.
We're not.
There's one more question I think we really need to address.
Yeah.
Is this the right video doorbell for you?
We're going to answer that question.
Yeah.
And we will wrap up this entire deep dive into the Eufy Security Video Doorbell E340.
Stay tuned. All right, so we are back, and we have been talking all about the Eufy Security Video Doorbell E340. But the big question is it right for you?
Yeah, that's the big question, right? As with any tech purchase, it really depends on your individual needs.
Right.
So if you're really prioritizing privacy and you love the idea of no monthly fees, I think the E340 is a really strong contender.
Yeah, I think so too.
You're in control of your data.
Yeah, that's huge.
Which is a really big deal these days.
Especially with all the data breaches and, companies having access to all of our information. It's nice to know that it's not going anywhere. It's staying local.
Yeah, you've got your own little data vault right there.
And then, of course, if package theft is a concern, this doorbell seems like it really could be a game changer.
Oh, absolutely.
Dual cameras, no blind spots.
And those real-time alerts.
And, of course, the alarm.
Yeah, I mean, it's like having a watchdog.
Pretty much.
Right there.
But we have to be realistic. There are some trade-offs with this doorbell.
Of course. Yeah, there are a few things to consider.
Right.
Like we talked about, you're managing that local storage.
So you need to make sure that your data is backed up.
Exactly.
And the smart home integration might not be as robust as some people want it to be.
Right, if you're really into all the different routines and things like that, this might not be the doorbell for you.
You might want to look into that a little bit further.
Yeah, definitely do your research.
But overall, based on everything we've talked about today, the Eufy E340 seems like a really impressive combination of features and performance and value.
I think Eufy did a great job designing this doorbell.
It addresses pretty much every concern that homeowners have these days.
I think so.
Security, privacy, and affordability.
And it's not just a gadget. It's like he said, it's a solution.
Exactly.
To a real problem.
So what are your thoughts? Is the Eufy E340 something that you would consider for your home?
I'd love to hear what you think.
Let us know in the comments. And if you like this deep dive, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe.
Yeah, we're almost to 50 subscribers.
We're so close.
And every like and subscribe helps us keep making these deep dives.
We love demystifying everyday technology and bringing you insights that could really improve your life.
Absolutely.
So thanks for tuning in to Everyday Tech Explained. We'll see you in the next episode.